Hi everybody, I'm Thomas Moore. Thanks for checking out Rebel Income. Let me introduce myself. I've been investing in the stock market for most of my adult life. I survived the dot-com crash of 2000, the Great Recession of 2008, and the pandemic-driven market crash of early 2020. I published what I learned over those years in my book, A Trade for All Seasons, and I built Rebel Income around the principles that I use in my own trades today. Over the last 2 decades, I've had the privilege to teach thousands of people about using these same principles in their own investments. Rebel Income is a value-focused approach to consistent income generation using equity options strategies. There are 2 primary strategies that Rebel Income focuses on: put selling and covered calls. Let's talk a little about each strategy. A practical way to use put selling as a conservative approach to generate income is by combining the techniques of put selling with the discipline and patience of value investing. Value investing looks for stocks trading at prices lower than the value of their underlying business. It's a method used by the most successful investors in the history of the stock market, including Benjamin Graham, Warren Buffett, and Charlie Munger, to name just a few. This is a combination that gives you a way to generate real, useful, and above average income while at the same time managing risk. Combining the principles of conservative put option selling along with value investing has historically provided excellent opportunities to generate an average 2% return on investment or more on a monthly basis. Covered calls are the second income strategy that I use. In the Rebel Income system, covered calls are a result of the fact that when you sell a put option, you give the put option buyer the right to sell the stock back to you at the strike price you sold. This can happen if the stock drops below the strike price that you sold before the option's expiration date. That's a good thing, because owning the stock gives you the opportunity to leverage one of the most conservative, time-proven option strategies available. Many experienced, successful investors use covered calls as an income-generating strategy, and it can also be used to enhance an overall growth strategy. The great thing about covered calls is that just about anybody can do it. It only requires a level 1 trading authority from your broker, and it's even allowed by most brokerages in an IRA or a retirement account, so long as you own the stock first. The income from selling covered calls is like paying yourself a dividend, which is why I like to call covered calls the low-hanging fruit of the stock market. When you sign up for a Rebel Income membership, you get to choose from one of 2 membership types. The first are Rebel Income reports. I write 3 blog reports per week looking at the market through the lens of the Rebel Income system for high-value dividend-paying stocks. Let me take the guesswork out of what stocks you should be paying attention to at any given time. The second are Rebel Income trade alerts. You still get Rebel Income reports, plus access to my latest income-generating put-selling trade every week, which I post here the day before I place the trade myself. You can check out my public posts on my Patreon page for a few samples of what my blog reports include, as well as the information that you'll see in my trade alerts. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel for free to get notifications for any new video content that I post there. Thanks again for your time, everybody. This is Thomas. See you again soon.